Hello, everybody. This is Carrie with the Unicorn Company. Today is the Transgender Day of Visibility 2022, and I wanted to talk a quick moment about Unicorn Company and why it exists. So, of course, you see here I have the Christofori penetrator that I designed. Well, I didn't design; I modified using vulture parts because yes. And I have a classic rifleman. And when I say classic, this is not one of the plastic kits that came out for the game. I have plenty of those. Not for BattleTech, but for the Gundam game or whatever it was called. It's not one of those. This is an actual old Ralpartha rifleman, and quite frankly, I think it looks pretty cool. Is it the same as the new one? No. But that's a whole nother matter for a whole nother day, and we might be talking about the rifleman soon. Anyway, um, so, and of course, in the middle is a transgender colors. Oh, excuse my chair, Jesus. In the middle is a transgender colored Nova Cat for Clan Nova Cat G Galaxy. It's not for the contest. This is of my own private collection, of which I have way too many G Galaxy transgender colored mechs. I guess maybe I can't have too many of them. Anyway, so wanted to go ahead and talk to you about Unicorn Company for a moment and why it exists, what it is to me. The podcast itself is I liked the name, so I used it for the podcast, and of course it represents me in a way where I'm saying what I want to say, and it's not gonna be for everybody. Not everybody's gonna like the fact that I'm talking about transgender rights or um, how liberal I am or uh, the way that women are treated in wargaming or stuff like that on my podcast. I know not everybody's gonna like that. The mainstream people are not gonna like that. Well, I shouldn't say all the mainstream people. I know a few, and they're awesome. But there's a lot of people who are not gonna like what I talk about. I get that. Um, so Unicorn Company kind of gives them a head up that hey, this is not going to be your typical BattleTech content. I do try to make sure I cover BattleTech a lot and all that, but anyway, Unicorn Company, and by extension, in a way, G Galaxy, are a way to express myself when I'm at a game store or at the gaming table, as it were, at a tournament, something like that. So Unicorn Company, I have clan mechs, I have Interspear mechs, I the majority are official mechs. Some are 3D printed, but that's because if I ever do go to one of those 350s, excuse me, um, I think I threw up my mouth a little bit. If I ever go to one of the 350s, like the actual Wolfnet 350s, um, yeah, I want to be able to use Unicorn Company. Which, yeah. Anyway, um, so no, Unicorn Company though it allows me to represent myself in a way that I just hadn't found in BattleTech before. Yes, the transcolored penetrator is totally a dig at Blaine because Blaine. I mean, the man threw a hissy fit over having having badges that have gender pronouns on them at Gen Con. Like, really? It's gender pronouns. It's not like anybody's asking you to like give up your firstborn child or something. Where it's just people asking for a little bit of respect, and Gen Con saying, "Hey, we have trans people here. We have non-binary people here." And that's sort of what Unicorn Company is to me. It is a statement that hey, I am here. I play this game, and I have been here a long time. That's one of the other reasons for like there's a lot of classic designs in there, like old school classic designs that I've had since I was like 15. Um, Mind you, I am 42. I turned 43 this year, and that rifleman has been kicking around with me, like, yeah, that rifleman is older than my child. Um, it's God, it's not that much younger than me. Which kind of gives you an idea. There's probably lead in there. I know there's lead in there. It's not Relidium. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling. But yeah, Unicorn Company represents to me like representation in the game for me, and it's a way for me to represent myself. It's a way for me to say, hey, this is me, this is what I do, this is what I enjoy. Um, and I've been here for a long time. I'm not leaving. I'm especially with the influx of a lot of people who will sit there and tell me that I'm woke, or that, I don't belong in the game, or that I'm trying to change it for some reason, which I don't understand that. I'm not trying to change the game to make it more quote unquote woke or anything like that. Um, it would be nice to see a little bit of transgender representation in the game. It would be nice to see, you know, just any LGBTQ characters in the game really that aren't just like throwaway people or people on the sideline. Um, we don't have that in BattleTech. We get like little tiny glimpses of LGBT. I think there's like a few gay characters, but there's nothing like, you know like anybody who's really pivotal to the storyline who is LGBTQ. Um, at least, not that I know of. And yeah, it has nothing to do with anything about changing the game that people love and play. It has everything to do with just being represented in a way that is fair and equal, and not some weird version of who I am or anything like that, which does happen, you know. But yeah, so that's what Unicorn Company is about. That's what it stands for. Um, Officially, Unicorn Company gets expanded every June. And this will be the second year that I've expanded it. Mind you, I have stuff sitting on the sideline that's sort of already ready to get added to Unicorn Company, but it's not officially added for another few months. Um, yeah. So this is me, and I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of what I do. I love this game. Excuse my airbrush. I didn't realize the motor was on. Let's turn it off. I love this game. I love what I do in this game. I love the people who I meet. It's an awesome community. I know with the raffle, I've actually encountered some people who are not quite awesome. Um, and I don't know what to say to them. I really don't. Like, you know, I've actually had someone endorse the fact that I should be dead because of who I am. Like, to my face. Like, just tell me that, yeah, they hope that I end up getting killed. I've also met that kind of hate on Facebook in BattleTech groups at that, you know, and it's painful. And yeah, so I know there are some people who are going to say, "Oh, well, life isn't fair," and blah blah blah. But you know what? I'm not asking for life to be fair here. I'm just asking for like some common respect, and I don't want to come off as whiny or anything like that, but I don't. I really hope I don't sound whiny. I just, I don't know. But yeah, to those of you who are out there who say, you know what, BattleTech isn't political, BattleTech shouldn't have gay people in it, or BattleTech shouldn't have trans characters in it, that's not something we need to know in the storyline. That actually shapes a lot of a person's life. Like, I mean, most people don't walk down the street and get told that that they're going to go to hell because of who they are, or that you know they're evil, or some god knows what else, just because of the person they are or who they love. And yeah, it needs to change, and that's what Unicorn Company represents to me, at least this Unicorn Company. The podcast, I don't think I'm ever going to change the world, but girl can hope, right?